Hi, welcome to the channel. In this quick SPSS tutorial, I'm going to show you several quick things you can do while handling variables as you work with data in SPSS. Now, the first thing is the creation of new variables. Now, to create a new variable, all you need to do is either right-click to create a variable on the left-hand side of the existing variable. So if I just click here, I get a new variable right to the left side of the existing one. Now, let's say we undo that. But another way you can do that is go and click on Insert Variable. But if I click on Insert Variable when no variable is currently selected, you find out that nothing happens. So I need to click on a particular variable and insert a new variable to the left of that variable. So that's two ways you can easily create a new variable. The second thing is naming a variable and determining the properties of the variable. Now, most people will go to the variable view to do that. But all you need to do is to double click on the variable name and it brings you right into the variable view and you can just give it a name. New variable me. All the other properties of the variable can then be defined here. Right. Now, what if you want to delete a variable? There are two simple ways you can do that. You click on the variable and you hit your delete key and the variable is gone. Now I'm going to quickly undo that. Another way you can do that is to right click on it and click clear and everything in that variable is gone. The next thing I'm going to show you is how to move a variable. So let's assume this creatinine, I don't like where it is for several reasons and I want to move it next to treatment. How do we go about that? It's very simple. All I need to do is click on the variable and then I'm going to use my Alt key and my left mouse and I will just drag it to exactly where I want it and I'll release it. And there you go. The creatinine is now exactly where I want it to be. So that's how simple it is to do that. Now, the next thing I'm going to show you is how to order your variables. Now, all these variables are arranged in an undefined manner. But let's assume I want to order them in an alphabetical order. All I need to do is go to Data, and I'm going to say Sort Variables, and I select what I want the sorting to be done by. So I want it to be done by name, and I'm going to say ascending, and that is okay. And SPSS has done that. I go back to the data by clicking on Go to the Data, and there you go. Now you find out the data has been sorted. The variables have now been arranged in an alphabetical order, in an ascending fashion. Now, this may not make much sense right now. So I'm going to take my treatment. Again, I click on it and use my Alt key and my left mouse, and I'm going to drag it all the way to the front. And there you go. Treatment is back here. Right. Something else we can do is to sort the entire data based on a particular variable being ordered. Now listen to this. What it means is that I could actually decide that I want to sort this entire data based on gender. So all the males are going to come first and then the female data. Now, all I need to do is go to the gender and right click on it and say I want to sort ascending. There you go. Now all the males are going to be arranged in order. Every other variable is going to go along with this. So this individual has all his parameters moving along with him. The only thing we have done now is we have sorted this data on the basis of gender. Now you notice that the treatment is now looking undulating. So you have DC, DC, DMET, 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 and all of that. You have DC again. So if I want to sort this data based on treatment, I go to treatment and I say sort based on ascending. And there you go. So if I toggle between value labels, you see that all the treatment 1 comes, then treatment 2, then treatment 3, and treatment 4. Something else you can quickly do is to run the descriptives of a particular variable. So creatinine, I just come to my run descriptive statistics and I click it instantly. I have the statistics for creatinine. So you have all the basic statistics and then you have the frequency table. It's as simple as that. So let's go back to the data. Now we can also do that in a different way and get some additional information. So I can just simply right click on this and I say, give me descriptive statistics. And you can see it gives me everything almost exactly the same, but there you go. Now the last thing I'm going to show is you can actually have a subset of this data, which you can use for any analysis you want. So let's go back here and let's assume that the entire data set, we don't want the FBG values. We want to create a data set that does not have the FBG values. So all we need to do is go to utilities and go to define variable sets. So we select the entire data, Control A, and then while using your control, you take out the FVG series and every other thing goes there. Now that's going to be a data set. So we can call it data set and add that data set, and that is good to go. So we have created that data set. Now, if we want to use that data set we just created, all we need to do is to go to this tool and click on use variable sets. Now all the variable is available here. Uncheck all of that and select only that data set and say OK. Now you see that all of the FBS value are gone. So we now have 7 out of the 12 variables. And if we want to do any analysis with only this, without all of that other standing in our way, we can do that. And that is it. See you in the next video.